Well, we're joined by Ben Strickland, DB's coach this season for the Badgers. And first of all, Ben, moving into kind of a different role, why don't you tell everybody how the transition's been and how excited are you to be kind of a coordinator of sorts here?
Well, I think the transition's been good. Obviously Coach Anderson comes in with his own philosophies and own way of doing things, but I think right away the kids took to him because he could see that they cared about him, and that's the biggest thing. They just want to make sure that they got a guy that's going to take care of them, try to keep the players first, and all the coaches that do the same, and the kids are going to play hard for us. So the transition's been easy. We also got a great group of seniors, and those guys are tremendous leaders for us, so it's something where the transition went a lot smoother because of the type of people that we have, and they knew there's 1,000 ways to win, and they're good players, so it's like, what's the next way that we're going to win? This is how we're going to do it. Let's get going. As far as my role as a recruiting coordinator, being in state, obviously I have tremendous responsibility, and it's something that I take to heart. Continue to build a good relationship with the coaches in the state, try to make sure we continue to build a wall around the state, and the kids in the state, with recruiting the way it's gotten to, hope they continue to realize the importance of keeping the best talent in state at home.
And the DBs are kind of the last line of defense, and obviously that puts them under the microscope. How do you feel about the personnel back there? Who are fans going to be excited by this year?
Well, I think, right now is a challenge to see who are going to be the first two to run out on the field, and there's a good competition brewing right now. Obviously, the guys with experience got a little bit more of an upper hand because of the fact that they've been out there, but the young guys, they're learning day by day and getting better every day. So that competition is only going to bring out the best in all the guys that we have out there, and they know that they have a level of accountability to these seniors, to the rest of the defense and the team to get their job done. So not asking them to do too much, just do their job and compete at the highest level and be at their best. And that takes discipline and focus and a relentless effort every day. So those guys are giving it to us, and we're going to continue to build off that.
And I'm sure that the goals, your days as a player, your days as a coach are pretty much the same. Be as good as you can be. How does the process change as a coach? What are you looking for out there, and how do you get them there as a coach versus when it was kind of all about you doing your thing as a player?
Sure. I think as a coach, what you have to do is understand the kids' abilities, what they're able to do, what their strengths are, and play off those strengths, and then make sure they're continuing to develop their weaknesses. And we have a group of guys that have different levels of talent, different skill sets. So making sure we're maximizing those skill sets within the scheme, within what we're trying to ask them to do, and make sure that their technique's sound, so that they can execute the calls that are being asked. So for me, obviously I was a guy, and I told the DBs, they're a lot more talented than myself or a lot of guys that have been through here from an ability standpoint, but talent only gets you so far, and how you build off of that and mentally lock into what your responsibility is, the better we're going to be in the long run, and the better you can make yourself and maximize your talent.
And did I read your profile right? You got married this summer?
2 summers ago. So yeah, over 2 years been married, and just bought a house. So kind of nice to move to that next step, and have a great wife who supports me and allows me to do the things I'm able to do, and is a tremendous woman.
Well, Ben, it sounds like you're settling in real nice here, and good luck and have fun this season.
Thank you.
Great.